Karen.
Hey, I didn't know that you were coming to this party.
Yeah, I'd love to go to parties.
Me too. I haven't seen you in a long time. Do you know anybody else at this party?
Yeah, I know a few people. I came with a few friends, so...
Okay,
yeah.
well, how about that guy over there? Do you know him?
Which one?
The one with brown hair and then a little bit chubby, but he seems quite nice.
Oh yeah, I know him. I used to work with him a few years ago.
Really? Is he a nice guy?
He's all right, I guess.
Not really, right?
Not
He's
really.
not a really nice guy, all right.
Not the best. How about you? Do you know many people?
Well, I know some girls over there. I used to work with them.
How about, do you know that one over there with the long blonde hair?
Yes, I do. I worked with her for 2 years.
Okay, and she's a nice person?
Sometimes, and sometimes can be a little bit mean. So, yeah, I don't think you want to know her. How about that guy over there?
Which?
The one with glasses?
The one with glasses?
And with the blue shirt? He's cute.
Yeah, I do know him. I play soccer with him.
Really? Is he nice?
Well, he's a great soccer player, so yeah, sure, he's super nice too.
Okay, well, can you introduce me?
To him?
Yeah. He's a nice guy. I'm a nice girl.
I don't know, Karen. He's pretty cool. I'm not really sure if you guys would be a good match.
Too cool? Too cool for me?
Oh, you know, he's got a lot of friends.
I have a lot of friends. Fine, well, I'll go talk to him by myself.
Gabe and Ada are at a party.
Your party is really hopping. I had no idea that you knew so many cool people.
Thanks. They're all the people in my circle of friends.
They're all so different and interesting. How did you meet them?
Where do I start? Okay. See those guys in the corner?
Hello and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Matt.
And I'm Karen. Today we're looking at part A of figuring out who is who. So, we have this dialogue today between Gabe and Ada, and they are at a party.
That's right, very exciting.
I love going to parties. And the first phrase we're going to look at is figure out, because they're trying to figure out who is who, right? So what does it mean when people say figure out? Basically, they just mean to find out. If there's something that you don't know, then you can figure it out, right?
That's right. And you figure something out. Maybe you go like this, you go,
You're
you scratch your head, you
thinking.
figure something out, you find the answer or solve it.
Exactly. Okay, well, let's go into today's dialogue.
Okay, let's start with what Gabe says. Your party is really hopping. I had no idea that you knew so many cool people.
Your party is really hopping. Hopping like this? Like you're hopping,
bunny?
like jumping?
No, not like that. So not actually to hop or jump, but hopping just means very lively. There's a lot of people there having a good time. It's probably pretty loud. It's very hopping. There's a lot going on there.
Very
a lot of fun.
exciting, and then a lot of people want to be there, right? Like your
That's right.
party is very cool, right?
That's a good thing to say about a party. You want your party to be hopping.
That's right. And Ada continues by saying, thanks. They're all the people in my circle of friends. So when she says they're all the people in my circle of friends, she doesn't mean they're just standing around in a circle. That means they're all her friends. So when you say a circle of something, you could mean that like a circle or group of people who share some similarities, okay? So in this case, they all know Ada, right?
That's right. So that's why they're in her circle.
That's right.
Continue with what Gabe says. They're all so different and interesting. How did you meet them?
And Ada says, where do I start? Okay, see those guys in the corner? What does it mean when I say see those guys in the corner?
So in the corner meaning the part where the two walls meet and makes an angle, you can stand in the corner. So with corner, we don't actually say at the corner because it's actually something that you're kind of in, so you're in the corner.
That's right. And usually you're talking about, in today's case, at the party, in the corner, maybe you're indoor. But you could also be outdoor if there's like a fence or something where the fences meet, right?
That's right. Some trees or just the edge of something makes a corner.
Exactly. So we're talking about parties. Are you a party type of person, Matt?
I like to party from time to time. We go to a few parties.
Okay, well, what do you enjoy the most at parties? I mean, some people enjoy music, some people enjoy dancing, or some people enjoy meeting new people.
I like, usually listening to music and usually chatting with friends or other people I know. And maybe sometimes meet new people.
Okay, are you the type that would go up to strangers or new people and just start a conversation and say, "Hi, my name is Matt. What's your name?"
I think I'm a little bit too shy to just go up to strangers and say hi. But maybe if I have a friend who can introduce me, someone in my circle of friends can introduce me to someone else, then in that case, I'd be happy to meet new people.
That's actually a good idea for people who are a little bit shy. When you're at parties, sometimes you might feel like, I don't know how to talk to strangers. So have your friends introduce you. Hey, this is my friend Matt. And then you can start your conversation. That's a good idea.
That's great. Hope you can introduce me to some of your friends.
Oh, I have a lot of friends. Of course
okay.
I will. Okay, but in the meantime, let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Do you mean the men with mustaches and beards?
Yes. They're mechanics from one of my past jobs.
Hold on. Are you saying you worked at a garage?
Yeah, and those guys taught me everything about engines and fixing them.
Welcome back, everyone. So we're still at a party with Gabe and Ada, right?
That's right. Gabe says, do you mean the men with mustaches and beards?
What does that mean? Do you mean the men with mustaches and beards? What's a mustache? What's a beard?
Wow, I'm glad you asked. So both mustache and beard mean types of hair you have on that men usually have on their face. So if a man has a hair covering all of his face like Santa Claus, for example, he has a beard. But if a man just grows hair on his lip up here, that's called a mustache.
Oh, okay. So different types of facial hair, they have different names. How about the ones that, like right in front of your ears, like Elvis?
Like Elvis. So Elvis had sideburns. Those are called sideburns. And if you have very large sideburns, we might even call those mutton chops.
Ooh, mutton chops. That's a cute name. But I've seen some men with like, it looks like a circle around their mouth and then it goes on above their lips. What is that called?
That's called a goatee, especially if you have a little bit coming down at the bottom here. So you look kind of like a goat has hair on its chin, so you have a goatee.
Okay, so not only girls that we can style our hair, but men can also style their facial hair too.
That's right.
That's very interesting. Okay, so Ada continues by saying, yes, they're mechanics from one of my past jobs. Oh, okay, I see. Mechanics from one of my past jobs. So mechanic is our next vocabulary word, and that is a noun. It's a type of job. It's for people who fix or repair people's cars or vehicles, right?
That's right. So, and that's one of her past jobs. So past is an adjective that means anything that is before now. So her past jobs means that she doesn't have that job now. She had it in a time before. And we can use this for many things like my past coworkers, or we can say the past 2 years I have been doing something. So
exactly. So you're using it as an adjective, right?
That's right.
Okay. And Gabe continues by saying,
hold on. Are you saying you worked at a garage?
Hold on. Hold on, like holding on to something with your hand?
Not quite. Hold on just means wait or wait a minute.
Ah, okay.
So in a lot of situations, you want someone to slow down or to wait for you. You can say, hold on.
So someone like calls your home, right? And then you're answering the call and then they're asking for somebody else. You want them to wait so you can go and get that person. And you can also say, hold on. And then you can go and get that person for the caller.
That's right.
Ah, okay. Hold on. Okay, so the next vocabulary word is garage. Garage is a noun. Well, garage, when you talk about this word, usually it just means a place where you can park your car. But in today's case, they're actually talking about a place where they can fix cars.
That's right. So as you mentioned earlier, the mechanic, so the mechanic works in a garage.
That's right. So if your car is broken, then you can bring your car to the garage and the mechanic will fix it for you.
Yes, I hope so. So let's see what Ada says next.
Okay, and then Ada continues by saying, yeah, and those guys taught me everything about engines and fixing them. And that's very true when you work in different places because you always learn something from your coworkers or from your jobs that can help you later on in life. And we do have another vocabulary word that is engine, and that is a noun. So what's an engine?
An engine is
like a machine that converts energy, like for example, fuel or electricity, and into something that can move. So without the engine, the car will not be able to move. And scooters also have engines too.
That's right. Cars, scooters, airplanes, they all have engines to help them move.
Exactly. So we've been talking about, meeting people at parties, and then they're talking about the people that they've worked with. And how about you? I know you've had quite a lot of jobs in the past. So what kind of things did you learn from your past jobs?
In my first job as a dishwasher, I learned to really clean dishes well. So that was a good skill.
So now you really know how to do your dishes,
That's right. So now my dishes are spotless all the time.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can do my dishes next time. I'm not very good at doing dishes.
How about you? What experiences from your jobs have helped you now?
Well, I coached gymnastics when I was very, very young, a teenager. So I worked with very, very young children. So now for my job, I'm teaching young kids as well. So that really helped me learn how to, work with little kids.
Wow, okay, that's a good skill to have. I also found with my experience teaching, it really helps me to speak to crowds and speak to people.
Because sometimes we all get a little bit nervous, right?
Yeah.
Speaking in front of a lot of people or speaking in front of the camera. But now with a lot of practice and experience, we are getting a little bit better, right?
That's right. So just like she learned to fix cars, we've learned to do our jobs as well.
Exactly. And that's all the time we have for today, though. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Gabe and Ada are at a party.
Your party is really hopping. I had no idea that you knew so many cool people.
Thanks. They're all the people in my circle of friends.
They're all so different and interesting. How did you meet them?
Where do I start? Okay. See those guys in the corner?
Do you mean the men with mustaches and beards?
Yes. They're mechanics from one of my past jobs.
Hold on. Are you saying you worked at a garage?
Yeah, and those guys taught me everything about engines and fixing them.
Hello, it's Winnie here. 来看看本次文章的新单字喽。 首先，第一个是 mechanic 名词，汽车或机械的技师。He once worked as a mechanic before he started his own company. 在他创立自己的公司前呢，他曾是一名技师。第二个字是 past， 它是形容词，就是过去的、从前的。那当你去面试一份新工作的时候，面试官很可能会问你说 ，Tell me about your past working experience， 跟我说说你过去的工作经验吧。接着是 garage， 它是名词，汽车修理厂。My dad takes his car to the garage every year for a regular maintenance. 我爸爸每年都会把车子送到汽车修理厂做例行检查。最后看到的是 engine， 名词是引擎。He took his car to the garage because there was a problem with the engine. A problem with 加名词呢是什么东西出了问题？那他把车子送到修理厂，因为车子的引擎有问题。接下来我们来看一下用语。首先呢是 a circle of 加名词是什么什么的圈子。那 circle 呢在此的意思是具有共同兴趣喜好的人们所形成的圈子。My mom is a very outgoing person and has many circles of friends. Outgoing 形容词是外向的，喜欢社交的。我妈妈呢是个非常外向的人，她有很多来自不同圈子的朋友。那接着我们看到文中 Gabe 问 Ada 说 Are you saying you worked at a garage? Are you saying 加主词加动词，就是说你是说什么什么吗的意思，用来确认对方所说的内容。那这个用法呢，惯以现在进行式来表示。寒假前夕，你的姐姐跟你说 Guess what? Mom just booked a hotel in Hokkaido. 你知道吗？妈刚在北海道订了一间饭店呢。然后你就说 Are you saying we are going to Japan? 你是说我们要去日本吗？好，最后这个用语 A teaches B something about something. A 教 B 关于某事物。About 呢之后可以接名词或是动名词都可以。My first grade teacher taught me so much about writing. 我1年级的老师教了我很多有关写作的事。Do you remember what your first grade teacher taught you? 下次见喽。
Would you like to go shopping after you finish your tour of the National Museum of Natural Science? You can check out the gift shops in the Life Science Hall, Science Center, Human Cultures Hall, and Botanical Garden. There are books, toys, stationery items, models, and things for your home. If you would like to visit larger shopping centers, Taichung Kwangshan Sogo Department Store and Park Lane by Splendor are each just a 10-minute walk from the museum. Inside Splendor Inn, Park Lane is a creative shopping center. It is close to the National Museum of Natural Science and the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. It has many Taiwanese designer labels. From skincare products, makeup, clothing, bags, shoes, and sporting goods, to books and home appliances, you can find whatever you want. You don't have to just go to these large stores, though. On the way from the National Museum of Natural Science to the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts, you can walk along the Calligraphy Greenway and see lots of small cultural and creative stores.
See you next time!